Hey guys, I want to share with you a very interesting conversation I had today. Um, so I am from America, but I have this English friend. I'm not going to say his name out of respect, but we have the weirdest conversations. Listen, okay, let me scroll up to them. I talk to him a lot. Okay, so on Thursday at 12:50, I said, "Time is beautiful, isn't it?" To which he responded, "Time was a horrible invention." "How so?" "All it does is cause stress." And I said, "And happiness." "Why?" he asked. And I said, "Without time, your precious doctor wouldn't even have been thought of. And he is a huge Doctor Who geek." I said, "But the idea is not. Without time, humans wouldn't exist. Without humans, there would be no Matt Smith. Or a writer for Doctor Who." And he said, "Humans invented time and we existed before it." And I said, "Or do we simply believe that we invented time?" And then he said, "We invented the measurement of time, which essentially is time itself." But I said, "But time has always existed. We just found a way of comprehending it." And then we had some side conversation. And then he said, "But time is still very hard to comprehend. And time is impossible to comprehend, but we comprehend it enough that we don't hurt ourselves trying to figure out what time is." And I said that. To which he replied, "Yeah, well, time dictates. I have an 8 to 6 tomorrow, so time can go fuck itself." And 8 to 6, that's his college hours. So we talked again for a little while, and apparently they don't say professor in college like we do here in America. Um, and then he said that he said that his teachers were Catherine, Blair, Jenny, and Paul. And I said, "That sounds made up, but I'm sure it's not. I was just messing with him." And he said, "Are you questioning my skills of lies? I'm an actor, a professional liar." And I said, "Honey, if either of us were lying to the other, we'd never know." To which you replied, "That's very true. We're just that good." And I said, yeah. I said, "I'm a sociopath who can act decently enough, and you're a professional actor. The best liars in the world. We're not the best liars, but the fact that we are what we are makes us good liars. Sociopaths can make anything true to themselves. They just have to think about it for a few minutes and it becomes true to them." He said, "Well, you know what they say. The best liars tell half the truth." And I said, "That is highly true, and also a false truth." And he said, "Why is that?" So I said, "Because there is nothing that is true. Everyone has their own form of truth, and it's not equal to someone else's truth. It's like two children. They both have the truth, but their stories are two very different ones. They both believe in their own truth. It's up to the adult or third party to decide which truth they like or believe more." And parentheses, think of it like Hillary and Trump. They both have the same truth, but it's up to a third party to decide it. To which he replied, "I need to be inebriated to start talking philosophies." I didn't know what inebriated meant. Apparently, it means drunk. Said it wasn't a very intellectual day, and then he said he was stressed. So I told him, deep rest, calm down, take a hot bath. He hates showering. Sorry. He hates showering because he thinks too much, so he takes baths. And he said he'd do that, so he said he'd be right back. I told him, "Have fun, just not too much fun." But then he replied, "Because I could slip like last time, the scariest moment of my life." And I said, "You slept in what? The bath? How the fuck do you slip in a bath?" He said our baths are also showers, so we talked about that for a minute, and I asked him about, I said, "But you hate showers. You think too much." And he said, "I do, but not at the price of my hygiene." And then he's like, I asked him, "When did you start taking showers?" And he said, "When I ran out of time." So, of course, I immediately went back to the time conversation. I said, how did you run out of time? Time is eternal. And he said, okay, going to have that shower now. So then we started talking about Luke Cage, and I told him a little story. But then, okay, so he's gay. Like, we're both highly gay. So, we talked for a little bit, and then he said, I'm bored, entertain me. And I said, I was an entertainer, but not the entertainment you're looking for. I like to talk. He took that in a very weird way. He said, so do. Wait, no, don't do. Stop! Like, it was very weird, because, like, I can give out stories. So I said, well, there once was a man. This man slept in a barrel, a fish barrel. To which he replied, is this a vagina joke? And I said, it was the one place he could find warmth. And in parentheses, I said, this is not a vagina joke. And he said, okay, continue. And I said, I don't want to. Fine. You made this weird. I tried to say a different story, but he said, I spilt tea yesterday and I cried. And I said, why did you cry? He said, I spilt tea. And I said, it's not like spilling coffee that you had imported. And he said, how could someone so close to me say such horrible things? I said, I like tea, but it's not as good as coffee. He sent a gif saying, it was nice knowing you, traitor. And I sent a little Simpsons gif saying, haha, you love me. He said, that's a problem. Then I sent a gif of the orangutan, or not the orangutan, I'm gonna burn in hell. I can't remember what species of monkey is, throwing Simba off a cliff. It was very funny. Then we somehow got on the subject of Scar because he sent a L'Oreal because you're worth it of Scar doing this little thing. Yeah, it's really weird. And then we started talking about Scar, and I said his parents literally named him Trash. His name is Taka, which is Swahili for dirt or trash. And he said, I know. And I said, so he's not that fabulous. He said, he's also evil. And I said, yes. So his name is the least of his problems. And I said, he loses. He said, he doesn't. He isn't the ruler anymore. He dies. And he said, he may die, but he managed to wreak havoc. It's weird. And I said, yeah, loses. He said, he almost won, and I think that's worth some merit. And I said, is it? Yes, I believe he almost achieved his goals. And I said, almost is not the same as achieving. He said, but it's pretty bloody close. So I said, okay, there's a bomb, and it's about to blow up the entire planet, and you almost managed to turn it off. But you didn't achieve the goal of saving the planet and humanity. And then that was kind of it. So yeah, that was within about... It's really weird, I know. I have the most interesting conversations with him. And we don't even live on the same continent. So yeah, weird conversations that I happen to love. I'm sending him this video, and I hope you give it a thumbs up. I hope you had some form of laugh. I know I got a kick out of him. I love him. He's great. He's a great friend. I love him to death. So yeah, give this a thumbs up, subscribe, and I can share more weird conversations that I have. I will make sure I have more, and if you comment, I can have a weird conversation with you too. So yeah, like, subscribe, and comment. See y'all later.